What's the likelihood that Macron will win this battle?
This is clearly a rematch of the 2017 presidential elections, except, of course, for Emmanuel Macron. The problem is that these elections are held over just one round. The candidate that he has put forward, Nathalie Loiseau, former European Affairs Minister, is not exactly popular. Macron had to get involved himself, appearing on posters. And the problem is that against her, you have the very charismatic young 23-year-old Jordan Bardella, the candidate of the national rally that Marine Le Pen has put forward. So the two parties have been neck and neck in the polls. In fact, if you look at the latest poll from Harris Interactive, it shows that the national rally could come first with 24% of the votes on Sunday, and Macron's party second with 22.5% of the votes. The Republicans are trying very hard to make a comeback with the fresh face of François-Xavier Bellamy, but they get only about 12% in the polls, and the socialists, supported by former President François Hollande, are struggling to get just 5% of the votes, which is the limit to send any MEP to the EU Parliament. So, of course, if Macron's party comes first, this will give Macron a green light for the next economic reform he's trying to put forward, which is the jobless benefits reform. The problem is that if you look at what's on top of the mind of French people, it's not the economy anymore, like it was during the last EU elections in 2014. Now it's immigration. That's the main issue for French voters. That is obviously serving the national rally. That is obviously serving Jordan Bardella, the candidate of Marine Le Pen. And Emmanuel Macron today is trying to play his last card with this interview in all the regional French newspapers. He's saying, I am a European patriot, calling for unity, and trying to warn about the dangers of the Russian, US, and Chinese influences in Europe.